Hello, everybody.
He sat down right in time.
I did sit down in time.
I've been waiting for him.
I was doing laps because that's how it goes. Josh, my internet issues do follow me everywhere. I feel like it's I don't know, but we're getting through
I
it.
think Charlie Brown's little cloud over
Yeah,
here.
exactly. I think was that Linus.
Yeah.
Linus, yeah.
Want me to hold the football for you?
Hey, he was the long snapper. That's right. Hello, everybody. Another Tuesday. I did make for a ominous thumbnail for this week, but it is true. Now, maybe some of you have been 3 weeks until Proline. Is that right? How long do we? When?
No, the only scary thing this morning was like 100 days to Christmas.
Oh,
That's what I heard this morning. I don't know about that one.
three.
I'm not going to that one.
Yeah. It's the week after we were in Vegas for the Nurses Show, the National Retail Hobby Association Dealer Show, which is always a good time. So,
Joshy poo.
what's on the shelf? Front of the White Ripper. Things?
All the things.
Maybe. Brandon might have put them there last week.
I don't know what that is.
You do know what that is.
Shh. What's to say I don't, right? No leaks.
No leak. Brandon snuck those in on me without me knowing. Maybe it's a thing. You never know. But
Should I go put something in front of it? Decision bag?
just stand there like this the whole time. It's just
It's hard to figure out which way.
they've been there for a bit. I remember last week. Yes, last week was the first time I noticed them there as well.
What could it be?
What could they be? I don't know. I did. Those will be available. I'll tell you that.
Really?
I made them available. First time I've done something like that. So, or I made them so they will be available. You know. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. You guys will probably find out about that in like roughly a week.
Roughly?
Maybe exactly. What about them?
Technically, it might be 6.5 days.
6.5 days, yeah. What about them yo-yo tires? I haven't seen, but I will say that maybe there was a post on social media that did get put up, but that is unrelated to any of the things that we've been alluding to or have been shown here and there.
That could be just AI.
Yeah, exactly. Now we will say also, if it was AI, that AI photo might have been taken at high elevation, where
But the AI was
that AI was making things ballooned, not the actual way that thing could have been, but it's still fine.
Ooh, should I do Ripper 3?
Just skip right to 3.
What's with the porn star stash?
Maybe that has to do with it as well. I don't know. That was Brandon and I we were out and about yesterday having fun on the rocks. Good time.
I wasn't invited.
I'm sore, but you know, it's how it goes. So sometimes fun. Picture game. I have not arranged everything yet. We'll get. Great Super Troopers reference. I love it. So yes. So I'm trying to figure out how we should do. I think that maybe after this video is done, after the live video is completed on the YouTube side, have you guys go and you can put up a regular YouTube comment after that. So we were.
Who? Ron Jeremy? Who's that?
I was wearing my the TOF shirt that I wore previously, the red, white, and blue stars and all that. So I wore.
I can imagine like a fishnet shirt.
Yeah.
Skip it.
Brandon says we were filming tires. True story. So. Oh, I see what Brandon's trying to do.
Fix the bloat.
I will show these here in a minute. Maybe right around 3:30.
Safer area.
Okay, good idea. So, we'll show you some stuff around the 3:35 mark. So yeah, thank you, Brian.
Jorts.
With jorts. as we were hanging out on the rocks, every 30 minutes I undid one more button, let the Tom Selleck look really come through.
There's
But-
nothing Tom Selleck about that. Depends. More like a Quigley Down Under.
I don't think I watched that one.
Really? Wow.
Yep. So, yeah,
Did
we'll.
someone say new Vanquish RC10? Are we going to do a gold body?
No, oh yeah, both. I'm gonna paint. Leaks at 3:30. Maybe leaks at 3. And I'll have to say that it must be Brandon's fault that all is going to happen. So even when he's not here, he can make leaks happen. But that'll be fun. We'll show you guys that, and show me, please. Well, you're on the YouTube side, so you'll see it for sure. How's that hat taste? My hat is safe because I was correct 100%. Will sell us grinder? Oh, I don't know what that means.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can. It freaks Nicole out every time I do it.
I can see it.
Oh yeah, you got to meet my dad briefly. So
That was just like less than a month ago.
yeah. So where's the Baja Designs leaks? No leaks on the Baja Designs front yet. Hopefully that's something that we'll be able to leak in the future. It's one of those partnerships that we've got established, and we can work together with some marketing side of things initially, helping branding trucks and giving things back and forth for booths and things like that, and then we'll get there eventually with something that works more hand in hand. That'll be the idea.
Are you going to do a Travis Kelce Halloween costume?
Yeah, big football fan, big football guy over here. More of a plane guy now. It's fine.
Is that where Kizzy's shirt got the same plane as you? Is that why?
Yeah. Yep. What's up? We all been playing with the Cletus planes. Good times. Is that why there's no Q series? No, the Q series, those are just currently being sucked up in Origins right now, making sure that everything, no holdups on anything like that. And then it's a labor thing. We do a lot of that Q series work in house. That's a project that started in
Before you came here.
Oh yeah, it was 2012 or 13.
I mean, you were
Remember when I tested them the
talking
first
about
time? They were like, "Oh, we have to limit that amperage a little more."
I remember I had a big block of aluminum on my desk.
Yeah.
Just for the heat dissipation.
And it was, I mean, I think it must have been 2012 or 13 maybe. Those have been around since, and it's a modified chip that Jim them designed in house to actually fit into that housing. The housing's an active heat sink. They're super cool.
Yeah, we found out we could cook hot dogs with that thing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh wow, that is successful with the blinding. So, where are your aviators for that? You know what? I don't have any aviators. That's a good idea.
The chrome ones.
Oh yeah, the gradient mirrored look.
Mozzarella.
From the new one or the old one?
Am I helping Nicole
Yeah.
or hurting Nicole? What kind of role play do you guys like? And we'll start suggesting it.
Josh released a 1/6 scale with the top. Oh yeah. So, I got in the outlet release last week, full 3-gear titanium links for the 410 Pro and Ultra, and an F9 for the Pro, rear of the Pro. Yeah, absolutely. We also added a bunch more to the outlet over the few days following. Michael jumped in there as well, found some things that I just overlooked, and it's one of those things we'll just keep, as things become out of stock and we confirm that they're gone, we will get them removed. So hopefully, if it's out of stock and in there, maybe there will be some more to be finished, just so you know. But beyond that, when those things sell out, they'll likely be gone and done.
Heatwave sells them for you.
Ooh, perfect.
And no, they come with New Balance shoes.
Yeah, which I need to get. I think they might be really comfortable. That's why they all wear them.
And shorts.
I wish jean shorts would come back.
Would you like to tell any Corvette stories?
Not specifically today. So yeah, the outlet stuff has been, a great option for that. A couple of messages from people here and there. We got some things adjusted to try and make everything work a little smoother with some of that stuff. But now you should be able to get outlet stuff and regular parts. It automatically calculates the update. Also, if you're on the shop app, there's a banner right at the top. So when you just go onto the Vanquish store on the shop app, it will give you a notification. You can go up there, click that, and it'll take you and just show you those items. It's an easy way to get on there. And if you haven't used the shop app, it's a great way to go and like favorite parts in case you went back in stock notifications, things like that. We also did some cleanup on the site as far as like kits and RTR sections go, because up to this point, every kit, no matter how long ago we produced it, was all in the regular section. So now that's been split up a little bit more. The legacy ones, the ones that are not coming back, are in their own section, kind of clearly marked, being like, hey, they're here for your future reference, collectors, fans, things like that, in case you need to know what's going on. They're still there, but they're just not cluttered within the rest of the kits. So that just got done this afternoon, in case you're wondering. So same discount in the outlet. Yeah, the outlet is the same as what you'll see on the shop app as far as that goes. That stuff hasn't changed, and a lot of you guys will have seen that the discount in the outlet is steep. So it's one of those things, like if those parts were just going to take up space for a long time and just slowly sell, we were just trying to expedite that and gain some shelf space back.
Didn't you have like a sales dude for the Corvette?
Yeah.
His came with a sale woman. You could have had a sale dude with you.
We when Brandon dropped off Brandon dropped off Steve to go get an oil change, came back, told me that there was a car. We all four of us, Jim, Steve, Brandon, and I, we all went up there. Steve, one of the other owners, he is almost 60. We all walked up, and the salesman walked right to Steve. I'm like,
They did.
it's me over here.
Look, well, that guy.
Yeah.
He already had a Corvette.
Yeah, exactly. But that's we made it happen.
It
Worked
was
out.
pretty funny though.
Is the SCX10?
Is that like when Josh and Brandon and Steve go to the Subaru outlet?
Yeah.
Brandon and not Josh.
Yeah,
Or not
Steve. Brandon had a flannel shirt
their
on.
name stuck in my head.
I
I
know.
don't know.
Brandon had a flannel shirt on. They went right to him. Steve's like,
I'm just following him.
is the SCX10-2 F9 portal rear the same one in the F10 Ultra? Yes, exact same one that was used in that. The front axle was different than the SCX10-2 version, but the rear was the same. So same gears, same stub axles, everything that came in that. The only difference at all was the oil fill plug that was in the F9 SCX10-2 version is different than the one that came in the Ultra. That's the only difference. And so,
I'm on that action machine and some of the stuff, and I don't even remember digital details. I just can't remember them all.
yeah,
We actually made a lot of stuff in the past.
yeah. I mean, we have this NERSA event coming up, which again is like it's a retail hobby store thing. It's not for just regular customers. It's all dealers and stores that come there. And I was going through and making a list of just like a reference for stores of like, here's top option part items that you should look at. So I had to go through a list and kind of parse through, and it's just like, man, the number of because my list is everything that has been on the site basically from the start. So it's a spreadsheet that just has thousands of items when you go through. And I was doing a VLOOKUP in Excel. Excel nerds will like that. And I could not figure out why my VLOOKUP wasn't working, because when I was typing it out by hand rather than just like going and selecting and dragging, I was just doing it all by hand. And I just put in a number like 2000, like C1 through C1000. Mm-hmm. And it was because I needed to actually go to like C3000. I was like, wow, just so many line items.
I stopped typing numbers. I think it's like go C:C and it'll grabs the whole thing no matter
Ooh,
what.
I like that. Excel talk for your Tuesdays.
We are nerds.
I love Excel.
My kids get mad at me when they get home. I'm like, hey, fellow nerd.
Yeah.
I'm not a nerd. Yeah, you are.
You're still using VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP's the next. Ooh.
Wait, because ChatGPT hasn't told you to use XLOOKUP yet.
I have not. I'll look at that.
There's all kinds of different
I
versions.
know.
They all have their goods and bads.
I'm still stuck in my VLOOKUP
Just
era.
like, I know that one well. I think I mix a little of those up on that sheet we have.
Oh, yeah. Hate to see all the AR60 stuff going out. VP was the last. Yeah, I mean, AR60 stuff goes way back. And honestly, a lot of the AR60 upgrades, Vanquish made were what kept a lot of those cars in good running condition for a long time.
Probably some of our longest running products.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, that's been around for.
It definitely wasn't XR10.
Right. The Wraith came out in 2010. So, yeah, that's a really, really long time.
I mean, when did we remove the red Matsuras? Like 2 years ago?
2 or 3, maybe?
3, maybe? They were still running Knuckles.
Right. Didn't you move them? Knuckles and Lockout to PC-15?
No, not Knuckles.
Oh. Yeah.
That was C-Hubs.
Jeez. But yeah, I mean, the AR-60 stuff we had a lot of fun with it for a long time, but those cars have all been discontinued for quite some time now. There just really wasn't a lot of sense to keep putting that out there as current product. What knuckles do you use for the 10.3 axles? The 10.3 axles, that was something that we initially made pretty much right after the release. Capra and 10.3. And then as time went and the 10.3 axles, they just never saw success like the 10.2 stuff did, or the original SEX 10 stuff. So that continuation of the product line just didn't grow to include all of those. So that we don't have an offering for us, but we do try and make all of those parts to basically stock specs. So a stock knuckle or an aftermarket knuckle that was made to fit stock parts should be able to drop right on there. But the 10.3 parts that exist on the site, again, are the last that will be on there.
It's still a possibility. I just gather projects, and you'll be excited about those when we get to them.
So
it's one of those ones of like I really have nothing, and I kind of finally caught up, which I am finally catching up some stuff with the new guys. But even he's taking a little while to kind of get on board because we had to kind of work backwards, teaching him what we're doing and kind of doing a new numbering system to help make it easier for you guys to. It's hard to tell the new guy, hey, go make the axial C-hub.
Yeah.
What's that?
Which one?
Yeah. So now we have these what we call SHP numbers and stuff. So we kind of went backwards. So we spent the last month and a half kind of fixing up old stuff. Hopefully we'll get ahead.
We've had to do that type of thing in the past a number of times. It's just every time we'd have to do it, it's a new area, and the SHP number is just an internal number we created for when we first put our inventory system in place.
And every time for the last 2 machinists that we put in place, like each one had different needs.
Right.
Like the first one actually knew what a knuckle these, knew all these things, so it's kind of like okay, we can get through this, and then. The second one's like, I don't know any of this.
Yeah, it's just,
He doesn't need to. He needs to make a part.
Yeah, he was a machinist rather than an off-roader. So, yeah. With the stubby kit, do you need to use the slipper eliminator?
Well, at least he learned something from me. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did that I taught him.
What do you need? So the slipper eliminator, yes, you will need to use that because it comes with a top shaft and it uses a pin style, and that's what the slipper eliminator style is made for. The slipper version uses flat spots on the top shaft, so you're not able to use a slipper version with a slipper eliminator setup. So being that the stubby kit was made basically for the VRD trucks, they've never had anything but a slipper eliminator in it. So it's just those little details. That was one of the things that popped up. We see like the posts in the fan pages and things like that where there's some confusion with the listing of the VFD stubby kit, where it was listed in the VS410 section, but it says in there not compatible with VS410. So I went through last week and added some clarification notes saying this is compatible, but it won't, these parts won't work. So just tried to make little things like that. So we do see your guys' input and feedback, clarification, things like that are needed. So we try and clean up those things as much as possible. I'm still down to just one a day.
You already paid for 3 sets of origin replacement panels weeks ago. I do. What are you
What's
talking
that?
Oh, he says he paid for replacement panels. We haven't put them up for sale yet.
Yeah,
unless it was plastic.
I'm
thinking optic. Like
he might mean optic, yeah, or it's from somebody else, but I would hope not, because we've never said that, so definitely don't.
I mean, we are at a point where we can start trying to do that, but I don't think anyone needs it yet, and we're just kind of focused on making more.
Logan, you need a slipper eliminator for a twin with a stubby. No, you could run the regular setup. You would just switch. You would have to put a regular spur gear on it is all. But other than that, you would be fine, because the top shaft is the same setup. So yeah, There's a plastic one included in every kit. Oh, that is true. We do include the plastic spur gear mount from, with each. Well, not with every kit. Only with ones that have a molded motor plate stock. So, because it's on that same mold. That's why you see those parts in there.
The panels are available on the website sometimes, probably.
That's one of those things. So, it's because of how the origin setup is on there. And that's not the panels. That is the panel add-on color purchase. So if you ever bought that, it would just get refunded and go on because that's not for a set of panels. If and when panels do become available, they will not be $99. Sorry.
Yeah, he said, I went to the original order and hit repurchase. It added to the cart and I checked out. Well,
you'll end up with a refund because that's not what the panels cost. That is just the add-on for what the additional plating stuff runs. So yeah, that's something that you would only see because that's a workaround, not how the site is supposed to work.
Yeah.
So that's what you would see there. And if it just
GP make a leaf spring kit for my SMT10.
trying to build an old school monster truck. Bob Tarvin has one of those.
I'm waiting for Brandon to make them.
Leafs. I know.
He always asks me.
He always talks about it.
Go for it. Go for it. If you're that passionate behind it,
you're right.
Do it.
Figure out a way.
He will though.
I know. He'll do it one day. One day when he's bored, and who knows when that will be. Maybe. Yeah, absolutely. Because trust me, that would be a steal.
And if there's an order there, then it's just a mishap.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah, shipping guys would have normally brought that to our attention by now. So, did I hear leak of an IFS optic? What time is it? 3:23. We will give you a sneak.
I think there's more money in material.
There is more money in material than that would have charged you. So, yeah, that's definitely the case. But anyway, we will show you sneak peek of something that some of you will have seen on social media right after the Facebook feed ends. So if you're on Facebook, we do the second half of the show on YouTube, and you should go over there and get subscribed and then just watch there normally, so you don't have to do this back and forth thing. New pin release. I will have Brandon upload a new pin photo for me and get that. I've got them on the shelf and ready to go. I just need to drop that on there.
Just release it. Rear
portal weights. The brass versions, I'd have to look at that. The brass is something that we switch setups to and from every once in a while. Right now, it's working on a bunch of beadlock rings that are needed for a lot of the wheels that you guys were waiting on beadlocks for.
I should give them Mike's email address.
Yeah, just
so you guys can email him to tell him to make parts.
Yeah. New tires. Saw something on Instagram about that. Not sure if it was true. The thing you saw on Instagram may have been shared from another company, maybe a new company. But we'll show you.
Wasn't it AI?
Yeah, exactly. Or is AI? Another week petitioning for orange HD 44 diff covers. Yes, it's not the worst. I agree. That's a great color choice.
Yeah, but hello from Sacramento.
Hello, Robbie. Got one of the 3D printed Origin panel sets, or Origin panel sets done for his. I saw that today on social media. Looked good as well. The optics have been. I've seen so many people doing the custom optic builds lately. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of them for Proline by the Fire have been looking really good.
I think we reshared it on the Vanquish site.
Yes, Brandon okayed that, so it was Brandon's leak. See, leak was unvented tires. Exactly right. And that's what we'll show you a nice proper view of here.
We impressed a machinist. That's always good.
I got to build a set of hubs. Super impressed. Yes, those the hubs are all done on our Citizen Swiss machines, which are super impressive machines, and it is cool to see all the detail work come out of those things. So that was I did wake up today and think, you know what, I should do one of the video, like the machine videos today. And then I was like, wow, I don't feel like standing up that much today, and I decided not to.
I even went to go get your backpack, so
I
you
know.
didn't have to walk.
I was like, oh no, I'm not going anywhere.
iBot was trying to win it.
That would have been funny. To walk up in your work shirts.
We would probably just send you one.
Yeah. I would do anything for one last run of AR-60 diff covers. That's definitely not. That was on like 3 machines ago. Those were done at PC5.
Yeah.
So that was one of the first old machines to go.
4.5 years ago.
Yeah, 4. Yeah. So, loving the behind the scenes videos lately. Have you been posting more behind the scenes
Just
stories?
a quick little shop run,
Yeah,
small sections of it.
small stuff. It's always.
I mean, how many shops do we have now? Definitely 4.
Yeah, yeah.
So like that video is like a one building, and then there's a building next to it, and there's openings, but they're kind of like separate.
Yeah,
and then we have another corner building, and then we have the new MAM that we placed. So that's like
in another building.
technically 3. You can argue for 4.
Right. With like a shipping room and this dividing 2 of them, and then our office right in the middle
I
of
wish
the
we
other.
could reset so bad.
Oh, I know. It's absolutely.
I have to ban Bart for 1 week.
Ooh, I like that petition. We can put up a poll to see how long we're going to ban
Do
Bart
we need
for.
Crean in here to ban him by accident? Is that how it works?
I think I did it by accident. Yeah. Anything but Bart. Those air-powered portholes on the mill are super cool. Our Matsuras have them as well, making the
spinners.
rotary windows.
Yeah.
Those things are cool, but also a pain. There's been several times where Jim and I have had to be on either side of those windows from each other while trying to pass tools to get them cleaned
Fix
out.
them, clean them, replace them,
Yeah,
degrime them.
yeah. Oh,
And they're worth it, but
They are. I think we did a coolant change a year ago.
we've done many of them.
Right. Well, like to the new brand and everything, and hopefully they get a little less scaled up. But they are cool. It's basically, for those that don't know what we're talking about, seen videos of a CNC machine that has a door that you look through. These have a door, and then on there's a piece of glass that's air powered that spins really fast. So if coolant hits it, it flings it off.
I think they got them from like seafaring boats.
Ah, yeah.
Because a lot of them will have those on for all the heavy rains and stuff. You can
Right.
still see.
So it allows you to see in there what's going on instead of just having coolant sprayed and not being able to. Otherwise, you see the machinists have like the door open slightly, unsafe.
Back in the day on our really old horizontal, I ran an airline with a little valve, so it's shoot air out
Oh, so give you your own little air curtain.
that was inside
Yeah.
the machine. Ooh, 329.
329. Okay, so if you're on Facebook, make sure and jump over to YouTube so you can see the sneak of what we have going on. Yep.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Bye.
They continue to change it. Did VP find a place for Matt's painting? It did.
It was right there a second ago.
It was moved. It was moved immediately after last week and hung on the wall. You missed it.
I guess I did miss it.
It has been relocated to the new place where it will be for a little while longer until it's hung up.
Compressors. We have Kaiser and what's the
Quincy.
other- Quincy.
Yeah, we've got
5.
5 compressors, two or 3 10-horse Kaisers. One oh we got rid of all this.
110, 1 7.5, 2 10 Quincy's, and 1 5 Quincy.
That's right. We still have 1 7.5.
Yeah, those are the new ones
Oh,
with the variable.
I didn't know that was 7.5. I thought it was a 10. What do you know?
They didn't have 10s.
Oh, that's what it is. But it's got the
not-
separate
not
tank
that
and
they didn't
dryer.
have 10s. They didn't have 10s for the deal we got for the
Mm-hmm.
buy one get one free kind of thing. So we have a spare now.
Hey. So yes, it is
Just
3:30.
Remind Dan we gotta do a maintenance probably.
Yeah. 3:30. So we'll show you. Oh, Jim moved it so I wouldn't run it over.
Well, imagine how mad Brian would be with us.
If I dropped his panels too. This is Brian's origin. You've seen it in the past. But what you haven't seen in a well photographed way are the new Toyo tires. So started working with Toyo here recently. These are the Open Country RT Pros. These are a 1.9 version. And they work really well. It's a little bit different carcass design on this one than what we've ran in the past. So still the red compound, But again, just a little bit different carcass shape internally. Brandon and Brian and Dan have all been running these as of late. So, well, Brian's are on his origin, so I can't say Brian's been running them as of late. But Dan and Brandon have been running them more. And I ran Brandon's a little bit, so I do like that. Oh, yes. Need my Toyos to match my full size. Yeah, they're a night. These are the RT Pros again, which in the full size world, RT isn't as aggressive. These have been opened up a little bit more so that they still work really well with that, with the spacing. So a little bit of an adjustment there, but it's got the tread shape that you will have found on those.
I think we need to add air in there, make them more ballooned.
Yeah. So again, the social media post that got shared from Toyo's account. Now, on Toyo, I believe it was on a wrapped Phoenix that had the Toyo livery painted up, the whole deal, and the Toyo tires. They actually gave that away at the event. It was an Overland event. They gave it away to an Overland guy. I don't necessarily know that he knew what exactly he was winning, but that's it did get, so those, there are some out in the wild, which is fun. Looks like a VXT2. There are some elements of those tread blocks that do have that shape. The VXT2 was kind of developed after the look of some full-size tires. I'm not saying it was specifically this one. This one's got tread blocks shapes that differ a little bit, but yeah, I know what you mean. These things, if you look, if you're ever like wanting an interesting, not so interesting thing to do, look really closely at some of the tread block designs of scale tires. There's some details that get looked at and nitpicked so closely on, CAD, like the ramp of the interior cut of a lug to make sure that it looks like the full-size version. And when you get it in person, you can barely tell unless you really start getting in there and pulling tread blocks apart. But they are nice, super accurate. It's kind of a cool process to see get worked through by somebody else when they're going back and forth and getting information from the full-size manufacturer, showing them previews, and then on the design side, going back and forth, looking at all the little details to try and get as much of it as possible
And when you're
accurately.
On CAD, you see everything.
Yeah, in CAD, yeah. It's for one, it's huge on your screen. You're looking at it like, oh, that's not, gets tweaked, and then you get it and you're like, oh, probably would have been fine no matter what, but it does look very good.
Details matter.
Does the VS410 Portal have different shock length than the straight one? Yes. The VS410s with portal axles have an 80 millimeter shock, and the straight axle VS410s all have 90 millimeter shocks.
That was a good idea.
That was a great idea.
You took to tell a story.
That originally came about all the way back from the first portal truck we did, which was the Ultra. And we were in the office, Brandon, myself, and Jim. We were all talking about, well, these portal boxes add 13 millimeters of additional height. We're trying to figure out the best way to make everything work with, backwards compatibility of this and that, and what would be the best way to not make the body interfere or have any effect with that. Try and keep the ride height looking good. And Steve coming in, who is not an RC person or a designer, he's just helps. He's the business side of a lot of it. He goes, if you just put a shorter shock on it, like all three of us who think about that product design stuff are like, I don't have a better solution than that at all. That's a really good solution, I guess. And then every single portal truck since has come, well, VS410 portal truck has come that way.
It's still funny.
Yeah, and he'll hang on to that trophy of his, and
It's hard.
like, 80 millimeter. That's all he has to say. Given away at the Toyo Trail Pass event in Big Bear. Yes, Trail Pass.
We don't give him enough credit.
I know, we don't.
Some good ideas.
Every once in a while, there's some really good ones that pop in there.
But then there's some bad ones that keep getting regurgitated.
Yeah, like, nope, that's a bad one. We're not doing that one again. Wrap was custom made by Toyo. Okay, I didn't know 100% where all of that side. That was Brandon just handled that whole side of things and just makes it happen. Then we see Instagram posts like, hey, look at that. That's not released yet.
Yeah, that looks good.
Dang, I was hoping for a new RTR. Not today. But I'm just saying, show us the 2.2s. What do you mean? I don't know what has got.
If I leak anything, he hits me later.
Yeah.
I have to cover up my bruises.
What kit or RTR will these come in? Sometimes we just release tires to release tires. That's just how that happens sometimes. It doesn't have to go in something. Sometimes we just need a tire. We've had the Falcon RTs. Those never came in anything. We had the RTs are the 4.19. And then we also have the 4.5 Falcon ATs. And those have never come on anything either. So, I didn't say anything. I'll just take
I have our optic coming Thursday. Who makes that?
yeah, just independent front rear optic. Is what I think you missed the letter on the keyboard. Brandon said it was okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. He just texted me, said it was fine. You can tell it.
Pull all the cat out, show him everything.
So, yeah. But Brian did a good job on this one. Yes, his, what was this called? Bordeaux Red.
Bordeaux?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't 100% know what that means. You want to put this somewhere where it's not my fault? Oh, there's access stands up there. Let's see. What do you mean? So, anyway, next week will be a lot. We're going to have a lot of... Well,
I don't know what you're talking about.
When can I get the Toyos for my H10 Origin, and what VTS foams do they use? So, for your Origin, if you plan to run a 1.9 Toyo tire, there will be we have VTS foams that fit them already quite well. So you'll see more information on that shortly. But Jim's over there. Have him grab what's in front of the ripper. I think that's what he was throwing around.
Maybe put something on the Origin.
Scratch and dent deal on the Origin. Yeah, exactly. You guys are quick with that one.
Keep it back to Brian. Deal.
Hey, we sold this on the live feed.
Good thing it was plastic smacking it.
Yeah. What was that about next week? Oh, yeah. That's what we were talking about. Next week will be a fun show. So make sure that you're here for that next week. I think that
Do you have everything ordered?
No.
The most important thing
I know. I did not. I'll order that. Brandon, go to the Amazon cart. Get those things added so that we definitely have them here in time.
It's going to make the whole show.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
do you have one size fit all, or does it have to be?
Yeah, see if they have like a 2XL version, please. Any information on clear Battleborn Wheels 1.9 or 2.2 availability? Yeah, those were taking a little bit longer just because of beadlock ring color coming back. Everything was at plating. We've been running a lot of the Battleborns lately, trying to get those all caught up and back in stock. So that's where that is right now. It was just sometimes one color takes longer to get back than another, and that's just all there is to it. Everything is there. Everything, we continue to keep sending them, but
It's the juggling act.
it is. It's just a lot of it, trying to keep up with it all, and yeah, we'll get there very shortly. So that's yeah. What did Brandon actually say something? I don't know. No, shut up. I was like, wait, what? No. What? Didn't we have an AT? Wasn't it a 4.5? What's the 4.5 called? Is it an RT as well? I don't remember. 2.2 kilos we need. I know. I had a little bit of a setback on that. Apologize. I would have liked to have had that out to you already, but a little bit of setback.
What did you do?
Not us.
Plating?
Yep.
Great.
Racking issue. So.
Or is it etching?
No.
Did they really rack roll again?
Mm-hmm.
From the front? Wow.
Yep. So, unfortunate. Must have had a newbie. But
Just talk to the quality guy.
I know. The fun details there.
Oh, at least we caught it.
VS 410 straight X kit still has thin bottom links.
I think that was a running change.
Brandon, confirm on that. I believe that there's been some running changes on a number of kits. I can't remember on that one. The VS 410 straight axle kits that are back, we did confirm, do have the machined gears in them now. Probably need to get the website updated on that side of things for you guys as well. 2.2 kilos polished or matte. They're not polished, but they're the standard clear.
Unmatte.
Yeah, not matte, like shiny finish. So that's the only 4.5s we have is Geolander XATs. Okay, that's what it was. Whatever. I knew it was one of those. I got it mixed up. The whatever 4.5 we have, that's the one I was talking about. I wasn't leaking anything. I keep breaking axles on H10 running 2.2 Mickey Thompson Baja Pro X's. Any suggestions? Go to the aluminum axles. If you're running a 2.2, especially the Baja Pro X's, which is a big 2.2 tire, an aluminum housing is going to, if you're pushing it hard, you got, brushless, things like that. It can happen. The truck was designed as a 1.9, and it can take good abuse. But if you keep breaking things, then going to a stronger option is the best bet. And the H10 axles in aluminum are excellent. So, yeah. XMTs in 1.9. No plan for that currently. Right now, I believe we only offer that in the 5.1 inch 2.2 option.
We should do mutters.
Mutter. That's basically what this XMT is. Kind of gives me the old Nitto.
We should do Santars.
Yeah. Just straight paddles. I
Just
do
so
like
we could
that.
put them in TOF packages for no reason.
Yeah. Just fronts. So, or change driving set. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like sometimes people's terrain makes people drive in ways that it is more difficult, or bigger ledges, big falls, or big tumbles down trail hills. So I get how that stuff can happen. Sometimes people like to run a heavier car, but that can put more stress on things. I walk in the house and hear Dad. Nope, I hear Josh and see Dad. Yes.
That's a little weird.
Yes, that's what Nicole says as well.
I had this before GTA 6.
Listen,
I'd have to say GTA 6.
probably GTA 6 even.
We'd actually have to start that.
And if GTA 6 does come, it's going to be delaying IFS a little bit longer because Jim and I are both taking a week off. No.
I'm going to have a hard time working, actually.
I know. I want to go home and play GTA 6.
My wife, she even heard me. I'm so freaking bummed. I was waiting for this one game, and then they just delayed it a year.
I know.
After it was already delayed.
We're both big
And
fans.
it was going to be coming in the summer at that time.
I know.
So
It'd be perfect.
I'm a gaming nerd.
Yep. I've been playing my sim racing a lot still.
I can't find anyone to play with me on my game.
No.
Who plays Hunt Showdown?
Yeah, Jim plays Hunt, which is
It's awesome.
it is a cool game. I do agree.
I would do more of the driving game if I set up a proper sim.
Yep,
I need to get at least the chair and just.
Yep, agreed. It definitely
I
helps.
tried doing it on my. I have
Yeah.
like the steering wheel on my couch. It just doesn't work. It's moving around too much. Brandon had like a nice little affordable setup. I need to just get that.
Yep, it is nice, and it stows away quite
Hunt
well.
Showdown? Yep. 1896. It's awesome. It's called Hunt Showdown 1896.
Huh. Is that just a version of it, or is there?
That's what they re-released. That was like 2 years ago. They kind of the newest. They had the new map or something.
Josh, you planning to come into Michigan this weekend? I am not. I would have liked to have made it to the Gauntlet. That looks like one of the best events out on the east side. It was just.
He's taking PTO off.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Anytime I just be sick.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the most sick week. Fine for anybody.
I was curious about Borderlands 4, but I see a lot of bad reviews because, like, performance-wise, like you need some supercomputers. To run it.
You have good hardware, but yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, the Gauntlet event out there in Michigan is one that I got to beat the creek this year, which was one that I really wanted to get to, and I'll be back to next year.
It was probably the worst one.
It was, yeah. We had some unfortunate unfortunate, timing with that, but that's fine. I'll be back to that one, and I do hope to make it to the Gauntlet. That one it looks like a great time. It looks like a really killer turnout. And I've been through Michigan, but I've never spent any time in Michigan. So I just like to do that. And I'd like to go give Tony from CCXRC some grief.
And GTA talk. Checking some big boxes on the Nerd Bingo cards. Oh, it can get worse.
Yeah.
I think Steve is too.
Still playing.
He loves that game.
Oh, yeah. You got Halo? We all.
Originally said 3. We'll probably be more on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday there should be more. So if you have been waiting for an Origin drop this Thursday, you should see more of those. Usually late morning Pacific time is when those go up.
You have to learn to do that smile like he does. When we were in Hawaii, though, me and Tyler watched Smoking the Bandit.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that in a really, really long time.
It did okay. He thought it was pretty funny.
Leaving Friday morning, also not found anyone to feed my chicks and ducks while I would be gone. Don't they have the automated systems for that?
What are we going to do about Tuesday feed if GTA 6 comes
Oh,
out Tuesday? We're just going to put our screens so you
Like,
can see what we're playing.
We just do a gaming stream. That seems popular anyway.
We're going to grab some operators. You're on Tuesday feed.
Talk.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Why not a matte finish? Sounds like he's a little behind in the feed. But if you do get caught up and you ask why we don't do a matte finish on the BBW wheels, which is what we were talking about earlier, it's really just because it more closely matches what Battleborn does on their own wheels. We just try and match that style as close as we can. We also get some feedback from them when we initially do things, just to make sure that, like, hey, what style do you think best represents? And then everybody gets into an agreement and we move forward.
I mean, we were even limited on colors.
Yeah.
Because it didn't represent their rim.
Now, as time has gone, Battleborn has been awesome to work with.
But starting, they wanted to make sure it represented their rims.
Wanted to make sure, as things go, we might be able to, or it sounds like we'll be able to, like, expand that later on down the road.
They've given us more freedom on that.
Yeah, they've been super happy with things, so that could be an option down the road. But initially, it was just like, hey, let's try and stay as close to the brand identity, match everything as best we can, and go from there.
Best RTR you sell? That's a hard one.
Yeah, it is a hard. I think that if we go just by popularity and things like that, the Optic is the one. It's, like we talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the show, like the number of custom H10 builds that have been popping up in my feed in preparation for Proline by the Fire or Gauntlet or whatever it is. Like, there's just been a lot of those popping up, and I think it's just that the aftermarket is hooked onto those so hard with different body panel sets and interiors, and then just the ability to make them your own anyway. It's done really well, and I think that it's been cool to see everybody. I saw new body sets come out a couple of weeks ago even that looked really good from the aftermarket. Is BBW based in Nevada? Yeah, they're out of Carson City, so that's a little bit south of Reno. They've got a facility up there. It's a relatively small facility, but they've got a nice setup with a couple of I believe they're Haas machines, and
it's a 2.2 you're holding.
It's hard to say. You should measure it on your screen, or maybe my hands are just very small.
Are you supposed to be showing that?
Brandon has showed it many, many times, and now it is a permanent desk fidget.
If I fidget with stuff, he takes it from my hands.
That's because we're in a meeting, and he's clicking a pen and going, and I just, It's one of those things. Sometimes you're doing a meet, you just don't notice what you're doing.
I'm not a child.
Yeah.
Maybe I am.
Relatively inexpensive way to get into the buggy world. Yeah, buggies have always been something that I've really liked. I always loved the Wraith and the Bomber, and I think that the optics just kind of like that, the best one that's been out. It's got better scale proportions than any of the other ones that have been out, and I think it's got some cool features. The axles look fantastic. I think it's just the right way to go.
Are you really sharing that?
Is that true?
That's kind of the part, is opening it and finding
There's
out.
been times where I've given a couple of people
What's
some
that,
numbers.
Psychological thing, the cat?
Yeah, Schrodinger's cat. If you don't open it, is it really in there?
It might be number one. But once you open it, no, it's not.
2.2 OMF's 3-piece comeback. Oh, yeah, I don't think you'll likely see that. I think there's still some OMF parts left on the site available.
Are they on the clearance?
You know what? I don't think that they are. Maybe we should look at that.
Mike! Those machines are gone.
They are long gone. And we
Lathes
stopped
also.
making them because they just weren't, maybe they were ahead of their time. You never know.
It is one of those things you say you're not going to make anymore. Oh, I want it.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Okay.
like we put them together in packages and blew them out just because nobody was buying them. And then,
And they actually did okay.
yeah, then they
But
did
still
okay.
a lot of parts.
It was a lot of parts. They were a very complicated wheel set.
That kind of led to the IFR, so
It did. It was that ability to layer all the different colors and things like that was the cool thing about those wheels.
Actually, the question is, did you get number one? Oops. I hate when you go and click it and the thing.
Yeah, it just moves immediately. You still carry the license for OMF and make some 1.9s. It's
Technically, license worked where they had to cancel it. So
yeah. So
they were good
it's
people.
one of those ones that we would always talk to people. It was a cool option in the day for
we
sure.
would talk to them before we did it again.
Right.
They were good. They were good to us.
They absolutely were. Did the Dark Earth color idea come from Battleborn, picked up full-size Gladiator, and was looking at wheels? No, that was done before we had any communication or anything with Battleborn. It was just the Dark Earth was technically not the color. It's the name of the actual anodizing color is technically called Flat Earth. And I just didn't want to call it Flat Earth, so I called it Dark Earth just because. That was the entirety of the reasoning of that color. Nothing beyond that.
Can I get a toenail origin?
You can get whatever color origin you can select on the website, which is not that.
They'd have to do special color runs on that.
Yeah, that was the problem. So, I run them on race quads. Love Woody. Oh yeah, the OMF for a lot of people weren't necessarily familiar with that company if they weren't more familiar with like the quad world, which was where they kind of existed more than the actual full size car world. So the ice wall is real.
What is it they were showing? An eclipse of the Earth to the moon.
It was it was the
lines. Line. Yeah. Crap.
So we have 5 minutes left of this. I want to remind you.
You can paint your car any way you want.
Yeah, you can. I've seen.
Krylon.
We had one of the local guys here, Eric Baker, came with his painted Origin the other day. Mm-hmm. Star Wars theme, so I didn't get it, but whatever, But next week, make sure you're here. You'll probably know why to be here by then. But next week's going to be a fun week. So we're looking forward to that a lot. We're always excited about projects in general, though.
I've heard Josh has an Origin.
I do, and
That would be his second one.
in construction. In construction.
Second one, because he didn't like the first one.
And that one is Dan's now. Toenail the world. Oh, God.
Who got the panels?
I have the panels. I did read
You
the
redid
cage.
them?
Yeah, I did read it the cage.
So who got the panels?
Oh, we had the panels. So we had to put those on something.
I saw those polished purple ones.
Yeah, those do look great as
I
well.
was thinking about sending one of the number plates out and then do a cage on it.
Oh,
Because I sell all the special zeros.
that's a good idea.
Yep.
You should do that. Is it another set and tires wheel next week? You'll know next week, and then you can be here for the party.
I don't want to give up something.
I know, because there was a good response to that. So
I was biting my tongue.
I could see.
Because I could see me saying words and then like dagger eyeballs beating me up. Tell me what I'm going to get later when the camera's off.
So yeah, but that's going to do that. So get any of your last questions in, and don't forget, after this video is over, it'll be a regular YouTube video where you can go. Okay. And if you would like to guess what you'll see next week, put them in the comments. Maybe if it's something good, or if you guess the right answer, Brandon will handle sending you something.
I can't. He'll hurt me. I'm not safe. Wait, do I have to like hold my thumb?
Yeah, it's like the tires next week will be the ones Josh is currently playing with. Nope, these are the XMT, sorry. Yokohama XMT Geolanders. These are available on the site now.
What kind of party do you guys have?
Birthday party. F10 straights finally. No, we've told you about that. You don't know about this thing at all. You have not seen anything about it yet. F10 straights, they're in inventory, like making it through packaging on there, but we're just waiting to build up enough to do the release of those. So
we did set up a second machine to get more faster.
Yep.
Because they were taking a little while.
More and more are rolling through, so they'll come faster than they were.
It was so nice to tell the new guy to move him over to the other machine.
And then it just happened. Like, hey, look at that.
A little bit.
So that's the it's gonna be a fun week. So hopefully you guys are here for that, and I'll be interested to hear what your guesses are in the comments. We have to do it on the regular video rather than the live because it won't save these the same way. I guess it's Toils, but I guess it right. Send me it. The Toils you guys have seen a little bit of. We actually just showed them, but it's gonna be different. 6 times the production, almost.
2 times.
I need orange BBWs soon. I do like orange. However, orange, not the most popular wheel color.
It's
Shockingly.
not most popular anything.
It was the first oil fill color to get sold out. So it was the most popular of that one.
Did we have less of them?
Nope, we didn't. We had the same. But there was one here, so maybe that was why. Had one less.
This seems to be like a fan thing.
I think the oil fill plaque, all those colors did get.
10 leak. We should re-release something and make no changes.
Re-release.
With all the flaws.
Yeah, all the original. It's just there's nothing better than orange. I agree, 100%. But that will do it for this week. Thank you everybody for joining. We'll see you next week for some fun.
A party.
A party.